para os dentes.
Brussels Central. I don't often come here to wait for trains. It's always Brussels South. But I said, why do I always gotta be in Brussels South? Why can I not go to Brussels Central for once? Or twice? Already got hassled for money. There's a guy with some sketchy ass papers. I'm pretty sure he was a scammer trying to scam me, but I told him like no right away. There's a train waiting. Oh, that shit is flickering.
Voie 4, le train IC à destination de Bruxelles Midi de 9h53, voie 4. Spoor 4, de IC-trein naar Brussel-Zuid van 9:53, spoor 4.
Charleroi is still Charleroi, even on the Dutch side of the screen here. On the other side, it's in French. There you go. Let me just see where first class is. Since today is a prolonged weekend, I was able to buy a weekend ticket. Okay, 4th. I saw something about 4th. Come on. Okay, first class is in the 4th wagon. Can I say how refreshing Brussels Central is? It's like over here in the platforms. Even when it's cold outside, it's not very cold here. It's like refreshing. For me at least. For some people it might be cold. But yeah. Especially in the summer. If it's really hot, come to Brussels Central in the platforms. It's very refreshing, seriously.
gare terminus du train. Veillez à ne rien oublier à bord, merci. Le personnel vous souhaite une agréable journée.
Here we go, I arrived in Charleroi Central or Charleroi South, Sud, Zuid. The station doesn't even know what it wants to be. Charleroi Central, Charleroi South, whatever. It's not in bad shape, even though it's old. It's not in bad shape. Look at this. It's actually in a nice shape than the old platforms in Ghent and Peters were. Or are. Some of them are still left as they are. But it's not in bad shape. It's actually pretty clean. And it doesn't look that old and you know, dilapidated. Well, except that going under there, but let me just look around for beggars and shit, cause. But yeah, I'm a bit nervous. But, well, it should be alright. But seriously, I was expecting a dilapidated ass looking station, but it looks nice. It's very clean. Even though it's old, it's, you know, it's in good shape. And there's a highway over there. That place is called Couille. Sounds like a bad word in French. Couille. Couille. But yeah, let's go explore Charleroi. By the way, this is the last station. No, not the last station. The last city in Belgium that I visited with a light rail, a tram network, tram metro in general. But here in Charleroi it's both. It's a tram and a metro at the same time. So it's called a pre-metro. But yeah, this is the last city in Belgium with one, except for Liège. I already visited Liège, but Liège's tram network is still under construction and it won't be working until like next year or late this year, I don't know. But yeah, let me go into Charleroi and see what this is all about. The Detroit of Belgium. When I saw those old industrial area abandoned buildings, I could already tell, okay, we are in Charleroi. Okay, here it doesn't look that nice already. I was expecting some construction. Oh yeah, I saw that drawing on Google Maps. Oh look, the tram pre-metro is right there. Man, last time I was here was in 2010. I'll probably leave the clip from 2010 back when I was here. We came back from Portugal. I want to go to the bathroom. I should have gone on the train, but... By the way, those trams are the same trams that used to roll on the coast of Belgium. It's the same model. I think most of them came to Charleroi. They imported them to Charleroi. But it's like such a tiny ass tram for big ass platforms. The metro stations. The platforms are so big for this tiny ass tram. But yeah, back in 2010, the trams used to stop there, around there somewhere. I don't remember. And then there was the bus A, I believe, because we took it twice, you know, to go to Charleroi Airport or Charleroi, no, Brussels South Airport. And the reason it's called Brussels South is because not a lot of people know Charleroi, what Charleroi is, so they named it Charleroi Airport / Brussels South Airport. To not confuse motherfuckers. But yeah, you're not in Brussels, this is Charleroi, Wallonia. Province of Hainaut. And it's 11. I was supposed to be here at 10:57. Motherfucker, it was late. Yeah. Kind of already know what the trams look like on the inside, since these were on the coast pretty much. Is he gonna leave? Going to Soleil-Mont. Also, I don't like the way you buy tickets here. It's like, on the app is like, you can buy a 60 minutes, 90 minutes, 150 minute option, and I don't like that shit. Yeah, over here in Wallonia, they're very strict with the validating your pass and shit. They don't play here. Yeah, the Wallons, they're like not as forgiving as the Flanders or the Flemish people. Once I got on the bus, he saw I didn't validate my shit, but I thought it was validated already. And he said, "Il faut valider, monsieur, il faut valider." It's like, you gotta validate your pass, sir. The bus drivers here do that, but in Flanders, they don't care. Most times they don't give a shit. Either you have a pass, or if control comes, you're fucked. Pretty much. Look, you can already see the abandoned industrial stuff over there. Look. But yeah, I'm wasting time here. I gotta go see the center, you know, see a couple stuff before midday and then move. I already saw the Domino's pizza, but there's a McDonald's like on top of the city center. But yeah, let me go there. Seems like they are renaming it to Charleroi Central. It used to be Charleroi South, but now it's Charleroi Central. Because they covered the places that said Charleroi South with Central. By the way, this right here is the Sambre River, which is shared by Namur and Charleroi and a couple of other cities. This river is the son of the Meuse River, let's say, which is also part of Liège and Namur. So the three cities are kind of connected through this river. Oh, it says 3 SOS up there. Sounds like a plot of a zombie movie telling authorities like there's 3 people up there. I need to be rescued from the zombies up here. Look at these motherfuckers covering the abandoned buildings and shit. Oh yeah, it's just to say that there's gonna be new shit opening soon. But yeah, the Capital Charleroi is like getting better. More closed stuff. Church over here that needs to be cleaned. But yeah, a lot of these places closed down like way back in the 80s up to the mid 2000s. Oh, there's a service going on. I'm not gonna go in there. I mean, despite being a bit rough around the edges, it's not that bad. It's actually really beautiful. And people call it the ugliest city in the world. Ah, here's the blue building again. Blue, green, turquoise, I don't know what color. Well, it's green and blue, kind of. guess they're having a car show here. Or is this car real or fake? I can't tell if this car is actually real or fake. What? Well, I've never been so close to one before, but one of these old ass cars from the 1920s, I believe. Might be real, might be fake, I don't fucking know. What does that say right there? I don't know. Y'all tell me, I don't know if it's a real old school car from the 1920s or a fake one. Can't tell. Because it looks fake. Like, look at the tires and the door handles and shit. Yeah, my brain is fake. I bet this was all fancy as shit pre-1980s. Before the factories and shit went closed. Yeah, I'm not gonna say Charleroi is a failed city. It's more of, it's broke. It's a case of Charleroi is kind of broke. But you know, it's kind of on minimum wage right now, it's getting better. Yeah, when cities go broke. Oh, there's a Carrefour right here. Cool, I'm finding like the stuff. If I need shit. It smells so nice in here. It's because of these flowers on the trees right here. Gosh, it smells so good. Luxembourg plate. Shouts out to Luxembourg. That country is awesome. Apparently they have like their own version of Charleroi, which is Esch-sur-la-Zette. By the numbers that I saw, it's like kind of unsafe comparing to the capital city of Luxembourg, but it's probably not that bad. But yeah, Charleroi has some really, really bad safety points on Numbio. I go with Numbio as a, you know, kind of a, how do I say it? I'm thinking about the words. An example, no. Of, like, I go on Numbio to see what I could expect, you know. Not be very surprised if some shit happens. But, yeah, Charleroi is like, on Numbio, it's like the unsafest city in Belgium. There's a motherfucker already shouting and shit in Arab. Damn. It's still under construction, man. Almost a year in. How long does it take to build a thing like this? I already saw it. June 2022 on Google Street View. This bitch was under construction. I was like hoping that it wasn't by now, but it is. And it's May 17th, 2023. Fucking hell. Still under construction. Because this place looks so beautiful. Except with the dirty, abandoned looking buildings. But yeah, the people call it the Detroit of Belgium because of, you know, how Detroit used to be a car manufacturing hub. It was like booming and shit. And Charleroi was kind of the same, but not for cars, for like stuff like coal and other shit. And then it went bankrupt. Like, they starting to shut down the factories and shit. All the industry went to hell, and then, you know, Charleroi went broke. And kind of, it's been kind of rough ever since, but it's getting better. It's on minimum wage, like I said. But like, Belgians are so fucking slow to build something. God damn, 1 year in. I can already scrap a thing off the map. By the way, I want to apologize. By the way I film videos, if I keep turning around and shit, you guys get all dizzy. Whoever watches this. But the thing is, I'm always kind of edgy, even in the safest places. I'm always like looking around for motherfuckers that are trying to rob me, so I'm always on the lookout. That's why I keep spinning around sometimes, so that I'm not still looking at the same place and some motherfucker takes a profit on that to, rob my ass. That's why I keep like spinning around and shit. I'm sorry. By the way, I'll put a video and a link in the description of a video that explains the metro tram situation in Charleroi. But yeah, there's a bunch of abandoned metro stations in Charleroi, which you can get in, by the way, and easily get in. It's not very difficult. And yeah, they've been abandoned. They've been built in the 1980s, brand new, and they've been abandoned ever since. Oh, this is open. I can actually just walk there if I want. But yeah, a lot of metro stations in Charleroi are pretty much abandoned because it was gonna be for the metro service that they were gonna open, but when everything went to shit in the 1980s, it didn't have more money to build it. Oh shit, there's a bee behind me. There's a fucking bee behind me. I'm gonna flip my shit. This is the belfry, I believe, or just a clock tower. Can you go up there actually? I don't know. I mean, it looks like it might have an elevator because it looks kind of modern. It's brown and dirty looking. It's actually nice. Clean it up a little bit and it'll look fine. Oh, there's a Palais des Beaux-Arts. I think it's also a spot on my map. Restaurant L'Enseignant, it says right there, like the teacher restaurant. Are we gonna get classes while we're eating? Fuck that. I'd rather not eat in that motherfucker. Hell no. There's a Palais des Beaux-Arts. Everything is closed today. It's kind of empty. But actually the real holiday is tomorrow, but they kind of extended a little bit for starting from today and shit. But I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna find any souvenir shops there. But yeah, come to Charleroi, give it some money because it's kind of broke. Let's see what these metros are about. Until this metro station has been renovated on the top. What are they gonna build here? I mean, this was going to be a real metro, not a pre-metro kind of thing. It's big. It's actually pretty big. Some sketchy characters walking around, but it's alright. Okay, that's the direction of the Gare Centrale, so I'm not taking that one, I have to take the other shit. I don't actually know. It says both Gare Centrale. What? I've actually seen this station on someone else's YouTube video. But like, look at these fucking big ass platforms for a little ass tram. I assume it's 1 and 2 for Petria. I'm going to the McDonald's to have lunch. There's one coming. See what I mean? Big ass platform for a small ass tram. This house way the fuck up there. I need to fix this shit. There's our metro ride. Music and shit. Oh yeah, that's the thing here in Belgium. They like to put music on the metro stuff, especially when it looks sketchy. Look at this. Yeah, this design right here was like part of the 1980s metro thing that was gonna be here. Also, I purchased a ticket for 8 tickets that last 60 minutes each. So I think I'll be good for a while. But I'm not really a fan of timed tickets. I like those tickets that last you the whole day, you know? I guess this will be alright. The station looks a bit sketchy from when I was leaving the tram, but it's not that bad. It's actually got renovated because I've seen it on the other shit, on the other YouTuber stuff. These escalators are tiny. If I was fatter, which I'm not very far from, well, there's a McDonald's nearby and I have to find it. And I believe there is a another metro station that's really abandoned around here somewhere in this bitch. Don't ask me where, but it's somewhere around this bitch. I'm pretty sure of that. Could have been this one and they reopen it because, yeah, they're renovating the old 1980s stations by 2026. So yeah, here's the thing. Okay guys, I fucked up. I was supposed to leave on the Waterloo station, and it's not the Waterloo station here, it's Piège. It's not far from the McDonald's, but it's not very convenient to walk from here to the McDonald's. They recommend me go through the Gare Centrale. I'm going back to the station. Fuck. It's like another way around the city center. Wait, let me show you. Is this a map? Here you go. Wait, where am I at? Wait, I cannot find where I'm at. Where is piège? Oh, here. I'm here. I have to go way the fuck until here, which sucks. It says number 2 passes by there. Why is he telling me them to go? Man, Google is fucking with me. The wrong direction, just like in Antwerp. Fucking hell. This is the station I was supposed to leave at, and I went in the wrong direction. Let's go up. An 80s song, it's kind of fitting.
À partir du 8 mai 2023, les bouches d'entrée sud des stations Janson et Parc seront fermées en raison de travaux de rénovation et d'extension. Les accès nord restent accessibles. Plus d'informations sur letech.be.
You can just go and chill in the tunnels. This is where I'm supposed to step at. Saw a dude like messing with the door down there of the ticket slot. I saw you, motherfucker. Yeah, this is the metro station I saw in the fucking Google Maps. I saw this street. Still looks all fucked up, just like on the street view. But yeah, they're doing some renovation works and stuff, you know. This should all be renewed by 2026, 27. But yeah, let's go to the McDonald's because I'm already late to eat. Go find that fucking McDonald's. Oh, there it is. I see it already. Guys, back there I just saw an airplane from Ryanair about to land on the airport. Man, that was so fucking cool. I never seen an airplane landing so close. I've been in one, but not outside seeing it land and shit. That was so cool. Are you guys seeing this bathroom? Instead of being covered up here, it's going up there. Everyone can see me pee. What the fuck? I forgot about Marchiene-au-pont. Yeah, I know that character. Marchiene-au-pont. I'm singing like the theme song a little bit. I used to watch that show when I moved to France. Well, it aired in Portugal for a while. But then I saw it mostly in France and later a bit in Belgium when it aired in, I don't know, Cluvartel. But that motherfucker, he used to be like alone and his friend, the human friend and shit. But then they had to put they had to add a wife and kids and shit for him. Like, they always keep shoving that shit down your throat. Like, you gotta have a wife and kids. Like, fuck you, man. He was good on his own. What the fuck you gotta have a wife and kids for? I mean, that's why people grow up believing that they gotta have a wife and kids. Like, come on, man. I wasn't saying come on, man, to that guy. I was just saying The fact that, you know, the idea of having kids and shit is like shoved on everybody's throats. They just keep saying, when you have kids one day, when you have kids one day, and that just like puts it in your psyche, like that you gotta have kids. That's, you know, but that's optional. Like I keep saying all the time. Let me just explore this park a little bit because it looks beautiful. I'm gonna explore it a little bit. A little park here next to the urgencies place of the hospital. So I guess if you fall here, break your leg, you can just like crawl your way the fuck up there. Oh look, this pigeon is messing with the other one. It's probably a female and a male. Man, this park is nice. It's very green also because there's overgrown grass everywhere, but let me just explore here a little bit. And of course, even when I went to Namur, of course, how could I forget about my friends over here that destroy cities? I fucking hate you motherfuckers. Man, I actually thought it was a leaf from a tree that fell on top of me, but no. It was fucking shit. When I realized it, I was like, motherfucking bitch. I just got pooped on. First time in my damn life. I never in my life got pooped on. Well, can go by in life for getting pooped on at least once. Bitch ass motherfucking bird. Whoever the bird was, well, I love animals, but that bird that shit on me, well, I hope you got run over by a train, motherfucker. I forgot to mention what's ironic by me getting pooped on by a pigeon is this shit. I'm carrying a shirt that has pigeons on it. It was like a damn sign. Fucking. That's so fucking ironic, man. Carrying a shirt with pigeons, and I usually like the little motherfuckers, and I get pooped on. Ain't that a bitch? Also very ironic. Motherfucker. Probably didn't do it on purpose. I'm just, you know, I'm ranting and shit, but probably didn't do it on purpose because it's just up there. He doesn't know if his shit is gonna land on somebody. But then at the same time, I'm skeptical that they do know where the fuck they're doing. Man, Google was telling me to take the metro again, but the dance center is right there. Like that round building. That's one of the things I have to see. Why was it telling me to take a metro? It's just 9 minutes. I guess if you have walking issues, but which could be bad. Could be a thing for me because I have that thing with my inner thighs when they sweat. I get rashes and it hurts to walk. I can just walk the 9 minutes. It's right there, bitch. Blood transfusion, donate blood. Honestly, it's the thing I cannot fucking do, seriously. It's not because I'm sick, but I would feel sick by the fact that I have a fucking needle pouring out tons of liters of blood out of my body. I would just pass out. With one needle is alright. When I have to take 3 vials of blood, but fucking liters and liters of it, and you have to be hooked to that shit for a while? Nah, I can't, man. I can't. Oh man, the Spider-Man thing just makes me cringe even more. Like, oh god. Look at that. You gotta have a fucking needle and you gotta sit there, lie down, while liters and liters of blood get out of your body. Honestly, like, I can't. I really can't. If it was for a family member that really needed it, okay, maybe. If there was no other option, but just doing it out of my heart, no. Because honestly, I can't. I'd feel sick. I would fucking pass out. Ah, there's the pre-metro stop. Okay, I'm gonna call it tram, metro, or pre-metro, but it's a pre-metro, regardless. And it's called Janson. I thought it said Jason, but no, it's Janson. There you go, Janson. Not very far from Waterloo. Waterloo. How do you pronounce? Stade du Pays de Charleroi. Stadium of the country of Charleroi. What? Charleroi is not a country. Why is it called country? There's the M for metro. That funny building is there. It's like behind this one. Sorry, but I'm still sour about being pooped on. At least, you know, what's the good thing about using fit over sunglasses that you put on top of your regular seeing glasses? They took most of the shit. There was just a bit of liquid on my head. Sorry for the description. And a bit on my thing here. How do you call this? My shits. Just a tiny bit. I was able to scrape that off, but at least, you know, the most difficult part was my fit over glasses. The bus stop. City bus. That's what it says right there. And my phone is already at 51% battery. My other fucking phone lasted a long ass fucking time and I had no charge banks or nothing. I don't know if it's just downstairs there or you can go there to go to the top. I don't know. Police is here. There's a Wallonian flag. Wait, is that the Flanders flag right next to it? Might be. And there's Belgian and European flags right there. Yeah, this building is interesting. Surrounded by all this orange and this reddish colors. Well, this is kind of, I don't know, is it red or orange? No, it's red. It's a reddish color. Like reddish brown of some kind. Please let this not be a fucking sketchy ass. Wait, it's not working? I don't like going through escalators that don't work. It doesn't feel right. Sorry, I'm just taking off my glasses. Oh, another fucking set of stairs. Guys, I fucked up again. I was supposed to leave like 2 stops before this. And now I'm over here in the middle of nowhere. Well, at least I got some nice ass views, but still, damn, I was counting it on the shit to be called something else. I thought the stop was gonna be called Marchiene-au-pont, then something else. But no, I was supposed to leave in Quartier. It's just a short word, Quartier. I thought it was gonna say Marchiene-au-pont and then something else, but no. Damn, I fucked up. Now I have to go back again. Ain't that a bitch? I'm in Lernes. In the small village of Lernes. That belongs to Charleroi. Look at this abandoned ass fucking station. Metro tram station, whatever. All grass overgrown on the tracks and shit. They haven't been taking really good care of this line, but alright. I guess, you know, when you're broke. Now I have to wait for the tram to go back 2 stops. Shit, man. This used to be what, a ticket booth? I'm having another Antwerp situation up in this bitch. But hey, I can actually blog there on ease because motherfuckers are not gonna bother me here. Un jour express. Man, I should have bought it here. Not on the stupid ass fucking apps. I should have bought the shit here. Man, this station is sketchy as fuck. It was probably safer here than in one of the stations in the city. But at least I can see people coming from there, and you know, I don't think a motherfucker is about to pop up out of nowhere to assault me and some shit. Well, I'm gonna check when the tram comes and let my shit charge a little bit. Damn, yo, this is actually kind of a nice neighborhood. Look at this cathedral. It's a nice Gothic church. Of course, you still see a random ass motherfucker drugged off or drunk off his tits and shit. Yeah, I'm in the right stop now, Marchiene-au-pont. Well, this is a nice neighborhood though. Still, of course, the sketchy motherfuckers can still come up here, but... Oh wait, I gotta cross there. I'm fucking up. Is there another stop over there? Because I see a metro sign there and stairs going down. Might be one of the abandoned stations. I want to see that. There's literally another metro stop here. What? What the fuck? Why the fuck? How? How is there another metro on the side of the shit? What the fuck? What the hell happened here? A storm passed by? It's like stones all over the place. It's supposed to be a nice garden, but it's like... It's just grass, a couple of wildflowers. Plus this like abbey here is nice. That's what the thing calls it. People here in Charleroi don't give a fuck. It's like foreigners everywhere here in Charleroi. Like Middle Eastern, West African and shit. And I have zero respect for like when you're stepping off the tram. They don't let people like leave the tram. They just go in and that's it. Like, bro, chill. Let people go out first. Like, that's one of the rules of the tram. But that's in general for people in Charleroi. Doesn't matter if they're black or white. There's an abandoned house here. What the fuck? There's a babushka looking lady here. And those fucking Middle Eastern kids. That motherfucker almost like hit me with his bike and shit. Man, if they're trying to mess with me, I am not the one, bitch. I am not the one. There's like a pool area, a pool, general pool. There's glass all over the place. It's funny about this glass, it turns into squares and shit. But it's like, it's like abandoned and vandalized as shit. God damn. Look at this. They vandalized the fuck out of this place. Desinfectable. Well, was this place closed recently? I see like... see... oh shit, there's like glass everywhere. How long has this big coke been here? I don't see any dates. I don't see any dates on these posters. God damn. More broken shit. Oh, I can see the pool from here.
Vous voulez, vous pouvez rentrer.
C'est vrai?
Ouais, là-bas derrière, il y a des escaliers, vous montez tout en haut et vous allez arriver dans une salle de gym. Et
Ah.
après, vous pouvez descendre.
D'accord, merci.
Il y a pas de problème.
Okay, that kid told me I can go up there to the gym that's inside, but like, do I really want to go in there? For all I know, it could be putting a trap for me, for tourists, like to go up there and shit. I hope nobody throws a stone from the inside through here, because otherwise... oh yeah, he's right. There's like stairs up here. You can go up there. But I don't know if there's people up in there, because I'm hearing shit. Urban exploration up in this bitch. Just gotta be careful when you step on some stupid shit and get fucked up. But you can tell this place has been closed down pretty recently, because I can see COVID stuff over here. You can see like COVID stuff, like walk separately and shit. So I gotta pay attention to this glass. Look at this fucking pool. This is honestly dope. I hope those motherfuckers didn't close me down here, cause urban exploration with Drago. Those kids at least were nice and told me to like be careful and stuff. They were polite. They did not mess with me and, you know, close me there for a joke. But that was really interesting. And by far the sketchiest thing I ever did in my life. For real. Like, I didn't feel really safe in there, because in the darker places, and I also heard noises downstairs in the other part, like, I had to leave. What the fuck is this? More shit that's open. Yeah, but I hope y'all like that little mini urban exploration, but I'm not very brave by myself. I can fight a little bit, but damn. And I'm pretty sure this was abandoned in 2000, around 2020, 2021, 22, recently, because there's COVID stuff in there. That's weird. I wonder what happened. Why it closed down? Look at that. Tree full of pink flowers and shit. Yeah, it was kind of worth me coming here. By the way, when I got off, one of the kids was like outside, like maybe on a phone call, and he got scared a little bit when he saw me. Because I'm not one of his friends. Yeah, I do look a bit sketchy myself, but don't worry, I'm harmless. My sketchiness is just so that other sketchy motherfuckers don't approach me as well. Also, the thing was, I was actually, you know, sketched out a little bit because that place is a bit sketchy and shit, but at the same time I was more concerned with getting injuries or stabbed in my foot or some shit. But is this whole place abandoned? Well, that building is abandoned. Maybe that part over there. That other one, I don't know. This one here is abandoned as well. Like, what the fuck happened here? A legit COVID apocalypse happened in this bitch. By the way, I don't recommend you come here and vandalize stuff. Please don't do that. This glass is hanging by a thread. Double glass on my ass. There you go. I'm stepping on more shit. And this is the sharp glass. Not like the other square glass. When you break it, it breaks into squares. This one, it breaks into shards. to stab your shit with. That's why people say the area outside Charleroi is kind of sketchy. Oh, with this, see, it's closed down recently. Look. Look at that. I'm telling you, this closed down recently. I don't know why, but well, it's closed, obviously. But let me read. Réception de jeudi, 9h30 à 12, place Kennedy. Nos activités pour malvoyants et non-voyants. What? Chaque mercredi, 10h à 16h. Cours de yoga, yoga courses, excursions, you know, fishing and shit. But you ain't doing that because this motherfucker is abandoned. But there's like not a fucking single year pointed out in this shit. But then there are like plants inside. Is this really abandoned or just closed? I don't even know. I don't even know. But it feels like it's abandoned. What the fuck? It's like closed down with wood and all fucked up. I think it's abandoned. Recently. Maybe this year, who knows? Oh shit, I'm walking on the grass. I'm probably not supposed to walk on the fucking grass. About to hop on this motherfucker Indiana Jones style. They use it for a garden now. For a flower pot and shit. Yeah, I'm going to return to the city now. Got enough excitement. But yeah, it was interesting exploring an abandoned pool area, gym stuff. Guys, there was fucking people inside that fucking pool. I am never doing that shit ever again. At least alone. I'm not exploring any abandoned building alone ever again. Fuck that. I saw motherfuckers moving inside and it wasn't one of those kids. It was somebody else. I am not doing that ever again. Fuck that. Sketchy ass. Into the time I have to leave. So shit, I haven't seen much of Charleroi, but I've seen interesting shit. I'm at the West Station. It's not very far from Central. Look at that, guys. There's an old Nokia sign over there. What does that say? TV, video, audio set. If you guys know from what time that is, tell me. That's cool. Nokia changed their logo like this year. It looks ugly. It's like they ran out of letters to do that shit. Like they cannot financially support extra letters like for their shit. What the Guys, there's a piece of rainbow up there in the sky. Are y'all seeing that? Or are these warheads putting me on the warhead drinks? Hold up. Bro, that is a piece of a rainbow. Wait, I can't see shit. Y'all see that? Well, it's one of those rare phenomenons that happen sometimes, I guess. Like there's a little ass piece of rainbow up in there in the sky. How dope is that? I never seen that before. I'm wondering if I'm going in the right direction. Marchiene, la putain de la Marchiene. It's actually I didn't pass through the Marchiene, but close by it. Look at this building. Seeing all kinds of colors in this building. Needs to be washed. That's what it needs. There's like a bunch of police tape on the ground. The fuck happened here? And the sign is not working, so this building is the finances ministry, or the Ministry of Finances or some shit. But am I seeing these colors because of the sunglasses? No. Because sometimes you see some weird shit on glass with sunglasses. Oh, and there it is. Charleroi Sud or Charleroi Central. Which is the name is changing into. I thought it was backwards. I thought it was changing into Charleroi Sud. But no, it's actually changing from Charleroi Sud to Charleroi Central. I don't know what time I have a train, but Ibis Hotel, 59 euros a night. That's interesting. I don't have that kind of money. The Sambre River. €1. Now they ask for €1. You gotta be fucking kidding me. What do they think this is? Do they fucking think this is Paris or some expensive ass city out there? Bro, even in Antwerp they don't ask for €1. Or Brussels. And those are way fancier cities than Charleroi. And here the motherfuckers ask for €1. Man, some bullshit. Oh well. I was just gonna shut my way. Okay, this says these are... Okay, it tells you like the direction of Brussels and shit. Marchiene-au-pont, Bruxelles Midi, Bruxelles Central, Bruxelles Nord. Oh yeah, it's going to Antwerp. I cannot go through here, fuck it. It's dope that there is a direct Antwerp connection from Charleroi. That's cool. Oh, and the motherfucker is here already. Hello, motherfucker. It's a shame. I kind of wanted to wait a bit in Charleroi Central. Alright. Let's go inside. Look how clean this is. So surprising. Yo, if I enter this train, this whole day I haven't been harassed or hassled by a homeless person to give them money. The whole fucking day. Charleroi. Seriously? I thought I was gonna be hassled like 10 times. I got hassled 0 times for money. 0 in Charleroi. In Liège I got it like 5 times. And Namur 1 time. But here 0. You guys are not gonna believe this. This is the same ass train I took from Brussels to Charleroi. This is the same train, the same spot in first place. Because that seat over there was like that on the first train I took to Charleroi. And this was broken. I cannot believe I'm about to leave on the same train that I came to Charleroi with. I'm pretty sure this dude was gonna hassle me for money. 100%. Also, the blind is still in the same spot I left it. The whole day, the blind stayed like this. What the fuck? Was the train waiting for me? Let me raise it up. It's like... I put the blind down a little bit because of the sun, but like that's a dope ass coincidence. train, same model. And tell me, why the fuck is there a plug in this one and in the other one? I went to Charleroi and came back with to Brussels South. Didn't have one here. Are you fucking kidding me? Now I don't need this shit. And they give it to me now. What the fuck? Also, I was lucky because this train was delayed by 8 minutes. So I don't have to wait until 6:30 to take the next train to Ghent. Because this one was delayed. Lovely. But that might also mean I have to wait more time in Ghent. So
Je hebt echt zo goed gedaan. Ik ben echt een goede